Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Today I'm taking part in the What Would You Make, but we'll get back to that in just a couple of minutes and I'll explain it all. So let's get right into this. Okay, so as you can see, the title says wood, as in W-O-O-D, so all of our projects have to be made out of wood. Now you're looking at this and saying, Connie, that's not wood. I know. It's just part of the, we'll get to the wood. But right now we got to do this. Okay, these are little Starbucks bottles. To me, they look like milk jugs or they just look cute. So I am painting them with Folk Arts milk jug paint, which is an off-white. So I end up putting 2 coats on these. And I didn't even take the labels off because I knew that once it was done, you were not going to be able to see the labels because of the technique that I put over the paint or the milk jug, and it kind of hides it. Now this is the wood part. I went out to my garage. I cut a 2x4 and 2 1x3s, and I put one up on top in the back and one in front. And I'm using Waverly's antique wax, and I'm just putting it on and rubbing it off, and boy, this wood looks so beautiful after I do this. So yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It helps my channel grow so I can bring more content, as well as hit that notification bell. Hit it twice, click the all, and you should be notified every time I upload a video, as well as give me a big old thumbs up, and yeah, leave me a comment. Okay. Alright, so this is a collaboration. That's the What Would You Make. The hosts are Zana from OK at Home DIY, and the other host is Marsha from Marsha's Mush and Stuff, and their guest host is Ellie from Sweet.Little.Home. Okay, now here is 3. I just went back out. When I was out in my garage, I just grabbed these 3 2x4s. They were kind of scrap wood that I had. I don't throw very many wood things away, and what I did is I took the Waverly's maize yellow and some orange, I think it was pumpkin orange from Folk Art, and I mixed that, and so I got a lighter orange. Now I'm putting more orange into that, and I'm painting the other one. Now I'm painting 4 sides and the top. The bottom doesn't need to be painted. And then I'm going to grab some applebarrel white paint and mix it in there and make a lighter color. And then I realized, oh Connie, you forgot to paint the top. So I had to go back and paint the top of those pumpkins. Now, this ended up being, I mean, they stand really good together. And then I grabbed some burnt umber, and I took the little I had a little tiny piece of wood that was like 1 inch by 1 inch, and I just cut it into 3 little pieces, and I'm painting those to make them put them for the stems of these very tall and skinny pumpkins. Alright, then I go ahead and I use my hot glue, and I get those all glued, and then I glue them together, grab a bunch of raffia, and tie them in a knot right in front of it. And then this one is finished. Then I'll have to go back to the bottles after this one is done. So, and also don't forget, down in my description box is going to be the links to all of the hosts, as well as to the playlist, and a bunch of other information that are mine. Like I have a new channel. I've got a few videos there. It just started a few weeks ago. So I've only got a few up there. I have more scheduled. So, and some other, because I am a Plaid ambassador, I am an Amazon affiliate, but all my links are in my link tree, and my link tree link is in the description box as well. Okay, now here, this is the technique. I'm taking my chippy brush and I am dry brushing it over each one of these bottles. Now that makes it where you can't see the label anymore. And I just kind of go over it. I'm not trying to be really super dark, but I just want it not really light. So I'm just kind of going over till I get the exact amount of the dry brushing that I'm looking for on each one of these bottles. Okay, now once they are done, I am going to get that orange again, and if I can get it out of the bottle, it's really thick, and I laid them out, and I'm going to use a small paintbrush, and I'm going to paint the words autumn. So each letter is on each bottle. And once I get done with the orange, then I'm going to trace around them with black. And now I'm taking that small little brush and I'm just going to outline those letters, and that what helps it just really pop. And I don't think I have very good freehand writing. I get told I do. I look at it and say, yeah, no, that's not that good. But yeah, so I mean, I used to do a lot of writing. I used to do calligraphy, but I haven't done it in so many years. This is like all new to me again. So, like I said, I do know that if you outline things, it makes it look better. It hides your imperfections sometimes. Oh well. All right. Just like I said, I'm just getting this all done, and also don't forget to check out everybody's videos that is in this playlist. We have some amazing crafters that is in this on the playlist, and they blow me away with their talent. So I just love to sit and watch them, and I hope you do too. And I also hope that you guys really, really like my projects here. So, okay, now I am just wrapping Raffy around the neck of the bottle and just tying it in a knot. And I'm going to do that on each one of these bottles. And then I'm going to sit that in that little area on the piece of wood that I put together, so that it holds it. And I hope you guys really like this project, because I really like it. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this up really quick, and then I'm gonna put these on that wood, and then we'll call this good. And you'll see that at the end. Now this is some more wood from my garage. This is scrap wood, and what I did is I took some wood glue and I glued these 4 pieces together, and I clamped them and let them sit overnight. Now, wood glue, if it is wood against wood, is a stronger bond than the wood itself. So this isn't going anywhere. I don't have to put no braces on it, nothing. Now I'm taking my apple barrel white paint, and I'm going to paint this top surface with 2 coats of this white. And then I am taking my Cricut, and I did a saying that I had seen, and I just fell in love with the saying. So that's the saying that I created for this plaque of this wood, which is a plaque, even though it was 4 pieces of wood. Now it's 1 piece of wood. So like I said, I'm going to do 2 coats, and it completely covers it. Completely. Now I'm going to spare you most of the weeding process. Oh, it was kicking my rear, because oh my gosh, it was kicking me. Okay, now here is the where I was weeding, and as you can see, I was struggling. I was definitely on that struggle bus. It was giving me fits the whole time, and I'm not sure why, because, well, I do know why. I should have weeded it before I put it on the contact paper, but I didn't. And I tell myself to do it, but I didn't. So I literally had to fight and fight with this vinyl, which shouldn't have been this hard. Oh, and there's my lunch. My husband bring it to me, and I didn't have anywhere else to sit it. So yeah, there's my lunch. Okay, now I'm weeding all the little bits and pieces. Now you probably, I don't know if you can tell, there's a C missing, and it's sitting over there on my palette. It's sitting upside down, and I'll put it on there as soon as I get this all weeded, because I was having a hard time getting it. Now I'm looking at it, and actually I put the C on after, but then after I pulled the plastic all off, the E had pulled off all by itself in my hand, and I put it on backwards right there for oh, I'd already changed it. I messed it up, but I already changed it, and I put the C on there. Now this is the rest of the word. See, now I did it right this time. I took all the, weeded it, got it all ready, put the contact paper, and it came right off. It worked perfect when I do it the right way. Plus, and that word's not straight. Oh well, it's stuck there now. I'm not pulling it off. And here I am doing the last 2 words, just making sure I'm trying to get the spacing right. And it would have been all right, but I don't have the long mat. I only have a 12-inch mat for my Cricut, and so I had to put it in 2 different cuttings. So now I'm taking that chippy brush, and I am using the black again, and I'm just lightly going over. I just want to like rough it up, make it look like it's old wood instead of new wood. And so I'm trying not to get it too dirty, but I want it a little bit. And then I'm taking a small liner, and I'm just kind of making spots where it looks like it was dented. This wood was really dented, so I'm just kind of putting a little bit of wood on it. And now I'm taking the black apple barrel paint, or no, that's black folk art chalk paint, and I'm just doing the edges. And once I'm done with the edges, I'm just going to Mod Podge this thing, and we're going to call it done. I'm not even putting a hanger on it. This is something to lean against something. Now, if I decide to hang it up, I can always add a hanger on it later. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, yep. And this is, like I said, I hope you guys really enjoyed these. And If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I hope that you subscribe, stick around, and watch my videos. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, I'm so glad you're back and getting to know everyone, and just, I love reading all your comments. So, I hope you guys really like the way this all turned out. And this is the first one, and then each one of the other ones. But okay, and here is the pumpkins, and then we're going to have the autumn. And you guys have the most blessed week, and be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.